Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Sumaira, Saleem. You're watching Desi TV USA. Let's see what's happening in the world. Financial firm Goldman Sachs says European household energy bill will rise by $2 trillion next year. Financial firm Goldman says that the government intervention will be needed to address the problem of rising energy bill in Europe, with energy bill accounting for 15% of Europe's gross domestic product. Financial firm Goldman Sachs says measures such as providing low-cost electricity by the setting energy price caps are under consideration. Jagtar Singh, a Scottish Singh imprisoned in India, appealed to the newly elected British Prime Minister Liz Truss for help. Jagtar Singh's handwritten letter was released to Liz Truss by the human rights organization Reprieve. Jagtar Singh is accused by India of the conspiracy to murder and being part of the Khalistan movement. He has been imprisoned in an India jail without trial of almost 5 years. The British government has previously said that it continues to take up the issue with India. Congratulations, Liz Truss. Jagtar Singh appealed to her to take up the case with more courage than her procedure and hoped that the British would betray her freedom for trade relations with India. A second suspect in a knife attack in Canada has died after being arrested. 3 days ago, 10 people were killed and 18 injured in a knife attack in the Canadian province of Saskatchewan. Police identified the attacker as two brothers, Damien Sanderson and Miles Sanderson, and released photos of them, after which the Canadian police started searching of the two brothers suspected to the attack. An Australian brother, Damien Sanderson, was found dead 2 days ago. The Canadian police officials say that Damien was possibly shot by his brother and the other suspect in the incident, Miles Sanderson, who filed to Simpson. The first trailer of the film What's Love Got to Do with It, produced by British filmmaker and writer Jemima Goldsmith, ex-wife of former Prime Minister Imran Khan, has been released. The film will star Sajal and Shabana Azmi from Pakistan and India respectively, while Lily James and Shahzad Latif will be seen in the lead roles. This is Jemima's debut film as a writer. The film also stars Asim C, Shekhar Kapoor, Lily James, Emma Thompson, Shahzad and Rob. Slave Briefman began her political career in 2005 by contesting the general election for Leicester East and became the Member of Parliament for Fareham in May 2015. Solia Briefman worked as a lawyer before being elected as a Member of Parliament in 2015. Barrister Saleem Briefman was appointed as the New York Home Secretary as Tuesday, replacing her procedure of Indian origin, Priti Patel. He was nominated by the newly elected Prime Minister Liz Truss for the important position in his cabinet. A statement issued by the Saudi presidency said that the step has been taken to achieve the goal of the Kingdom Vision 2030. A statement released by the Saudi presidency said that in order to achieve the goal of the country's Vision 2030, this step is to facilitate tourists and the victorious from the countries around the world. It has been taken up in order to enhance the quality to serve, enhance their experience, provide them with a different solution and choice. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen gave a news briefing to talk about the energy crisis.
Just mentioning that we see there's a global scarcity of energy. So whatever we do, one thing is for sure, we have to save electricity, but we have to save it in a smart way. If you look at the costs of electricity, there are peak demands. And this is what is expensive, because in these peak demands, the expensive gas comes into the market. So what we have to do is flatten the curve and avoid the peak demands. We will propose a mandatory target for reducing electricity use at peak hours, and we will work very closely with the member states to achieve this. The second measure, we will propose a cap on the revenues of companies that are producing electricity with low costs. The low carbon energy sources are making in these times, because they have low costs, but they are high prices on the market, enormous revenues. Revenues they never calculated with, revenues they never dreamt of, and revenues they cannot reinvest as far. These revenues do not reflect their production costs. So it is now time for the consumers to benefit from the low costs of low carbon sources like, for example, the renewables, we will propose to rechannel these unexpected profits. We channel them to the member states so that the member states can support the vulnerable households and vulnerable companies. The third measure is that the same goes, of course, for the unexpected profits of fossil fuel companies. Oil and gas companies have also made massive profits, and therefore we will propose that there is a solidarity component.
That's all for now. Keep watching Desi TV USA. Log into our website, desitvusa.com.